Hello and welcome everybody to the Unspoken Entertainment. As you can see today, we have a lot of technical difficulties. I have two mics with me. I know last week we couldn't upload anything to you guys. We had not technical difficulties, we had health difficulties. One of our crew members was ill, and we had to postpone it. And then when we postponed it, we found out that technical difficulties had to happen then. And then now look at this. Look at this. I got two mics.
Look at us.
Right? Look at us now.
Look at us now.
Right? We're here. So welcome back to the 18th episode of the Unspoken Entertainment. Today we have a special topic for today, and we'll bring it in later. But for now, if you guys can comment, you need to comment right now, but comment at the end of the episode if you like this episode, but subscribe and share this, because it's going to be a really interesting episode, I hope. Today we got our crew members. As you can see from the right, we got the main man on the right. You want to introduce yourself over there, buddy? No. You.
My name's right here.
For the audio listeners, for the audio listeners.
My name is 1 a.m.
1 a.m.
That's what time it is right now. No, that's what time it is right now. Right now is 1 a.m. because we've been here for 18 hours. If you guys don't know, we've been here.
Don't do that.
Just screwing screws for 1 hour.
Stay on your toes of life with no clothes. It's me, Shakib, in the flesh and the bones.
6 o'clock.
For the audio listeners,
Me personally, I wouldn't want to introduce myself until like the end. Like I don't. I'd rather
So you're not introducing yourself then?
like at the end.
that's no longer.
So
That's
wait, after
outro.
me, you want to go
anymore.
last?
That's outro.
Yeah, so you're concluding yourself.
No, like at the end.
So
The end of the show.
But that's
You're
not
gonna
an
conclude
introduction.
yourself.
At the end of the show, you want to introduce yourself.
Yeah, because I
Oh
don't think
my.
I could introduce myself right now.
Okay.
So what do they call that?
There's no real introduction. I feel like after this, there's gonna be a real introduction.
So what would you call that?
What does that mean?
You're going to go to me?
Yeah.
All right. So, palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. My name is Amir.
So say the lyrics then.
Yeah, go
Say the
ahead.
lyrics.
Go ahead.
Nah, say the whole
Yeah,
lyrics.
yeah,
Say
keep
the-
on going.
Nah,
Keep
I'm
on
not
going.
gonna-
Say the lyrics.
Man's not gonna
Say
do that.
the lyrics.
Man's not gonna do that.
Say Let's go.
When Eminem hollers at me and says, "Yo, let's do a remix or something," then I'm gonna do a lyric. Until then, I'm gonna keep it simple and short. But yo, the past 2 weeks have been mud.
Why?
What do you mean?
Fam.
Talking about Corona?
Huh?
Talking about Corona?
Coronavirus.
Coronavirus spread to all over the world right now.
The coronavirus.
The drink?
We had 200 people from Wuhan land in Canada like two days ago.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa.
They just came here?
Just came here.
They just came here
They
for
got
no
rescued.
reason.
Wuhan citizens.
For
No,
no reason.
Canadian citizens
Yeah.
that were in Wuhan when the outbreak happened.
Oh.
The nice-hearted Justin Trudeau said we need to bring our Canadians back home. But the thing is,
No, I
No,
agree.
no.
I agree with his
You
standpoint.
guys know how
I-
much cases there are?
it's
40,000?
60.
60.
Bro, the number, I believe it's double the number.
You know how many people died now?
1,000,
Yeah, like 1,000, 100, yeah.
But yo, you know what they found at the border a couple of days ago? Like I'm not at the border, my bad. Like some like the dead birds.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
yeah.
But that was a snack.
Some people from Wuhan
Couple
try to bring in
snacks, yeah.
dead birds in a vacuum sealed like plastic bag. Like
No, it was like a-
it was
it
actually a
was a
snack.
snack, yeah.
It looked like
I see the feet, fam.
you saw it, right? Well, I mean, it's dead birds.
You see the video where the guy just ate the head of the most?
You keep...
Yo,
come on.
Fam,
that's
man.
so
We
disgusting.
said
that last
I remember
episode.
that too.
You said that last episode.
No, talking here.
It was disgusting.
It was disgusting.
It was
Yeah,
disgusting.
did you guys see
bro.
the video of that guy? Not the guys, but the whole like city government people. They were just spraying disinfectant on.
Oh, yeah.
I saw that. I saw that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Wasn't it when they were coming off the plane too, though?
Yeah, when they're
I
coming
don't
off
know,
the
but I
plane too,
seen
yeah.
him going down with a street sweeper, just spraying the whole block.
right.
No, I'm talking about like a whole block was just
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
sprayed with disinfectant. And then
Yeah.
they had drones too, like 6, 7 drones just.
So yo,
going.
imagine you
Spray.
come off a plane, fam, and that happens to you. What are you
Yo,
guys
fam.
doing?
No, that's what they were doing. I seen the video you were talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, the
They were
one,
coming off
yeah.
the plane and they're being
This
disinfected.
is really like 1984, fam.
Yeah.
Like George Orwell, 1984.
No, but I don't disagree with what they're doing. They need to take every precautionary measure.
Yeah. Imagine you wake up, you wake up, you stretch, and you open your blinds, you just see drones just droning, sprayed everything.
Mod, fam.
Fam, that's a Black Mirror
That's
episode.
a freaking that's a Ghost in the
Also-
Shell episode.
Yeah.
That's some
But
19.
yo, did you guys also see the video that was like trending on YouTube about that girl that proposed to the guy at an NBA game?
Nah.
No, I never heard that.
You never seen that video?
Yeah, no, I seen it.
You seen that video?
Like, she was on a kiss cam and she went boom.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I think it was it was
kiss cam.
planned. I think.
Yeah.
I think it was planned. She planned it out.
The interviewer was there sitting with her and shit.
Yeah, and she turned to the guy.
Yeah.
She went on his knees. She went on her knees, and she gave him a ring.
I rate that.
I respect that.
Fam, all the
Why is
girls
that
on
news?
YouTube were like, "Yo, I'd rather count rice one by one. I'd
They're
rather
petty. You know what? They're
watch-
petty. They're
I'd
petty.
rather watch
They're
potatoes
petty.
grow. I'd rather count the grass in
Who's
the
saying this?
field."
The girls on Twitter.
Yeah, they're
They
like
have Twitter
basically saying
fingers.
They completely disagreed with what she did.
They're married?
Probably not.
That's
Actually.
tough. Yeah, I get that. Answers your question right there.
but, yeah.
But wait, why was that on the news? Why was
Yeah,
that newsworthy?
Because it's like it's not that common where you see a girl proposing.
So
to a
'cause
guy.
it's out
I
of
think
the
it's a stunt,
norm.
though. Huh?
Because it's out of the norm.
It's out of the norm. Yeah.
It's like, yo, she proposed. But yo, what did he say though?
He said, yeah, but I think he already proposed to her because she already had the ring on. But I guess she chose a location where she can propose to him.
Oh,
You get what I mean?
so she chose everything.
So because he already proposed to her,
Okay.
she's just proposing to him.
Okay. Mindfuck question though.
Mhm.
How do we know what their genders are?
Excuse me?
You don't know
That's
if
a good question.
if they're trannies.
That's a good question.
No,
What?
I didn't say. What did I say?
Oh,
No, what did I
yeah.
say? Did I say?
We don't know that though, fam. The woman that we're saying is a girl could
My
very
bad,
well be
my
a
bad.
guy.
I'm just gonna judge based
And
on
then
the
the guy that we're
appearance.
saying
But
is a
you're right.
guy could very well be a girl.
You're right. I take that back.
Speaking of
I'm
which,
just
Speaking of Chinese, you guys seen Dwayne Wade has a son?
Oh yeah,
daughter now?
his son is now a
I'm
daughter.
gonna be honest with you. I'm not trying to be disrespectful at all. Zaya, you talking about?
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest with you. Is it a?
it was his
what
son.
is her gender and what is her sex?
It was his son, Zion, and now it's Zaya.
So he's claiming to be like he wants to be known as a female.
Identify,
Yeah,
It was
Oh, because
Zion.
in the comments
Zion,
I read that.
Zion Wade. He was a boy. He said, screw this. I'm tired of being a boy. I'm going to be a girl. That's what happened, right?
Pretty much.
Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade's.
Dwayne Wade's son.
The thing is, I don't know. I don't even know
I
what
don't
to
know
say
what
because
to
number
say.
one, I didn't know he had a kid.
He's 9 years old
Man, he has
too.
beard.
Yo,
That's a
he-
pretty smart.
Dwayne Wade has like 3 boys,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
3?
He's like
I
9
think
or
he has
12.
3 or 2 boys and a girl, a really baby girl. I'm not sure.
So it's a girl that wants to be a boy.
No,
No, man, it's a
Zion
boy.
Wade became Zaya Wade.
Yeah, it's a
Oh.
boy that wants to be a girl, but
Okay.
yeah, I don't really. I watched. I think it was on Ellen. It was on the Ellen show. I didn't
watch
watch
Ellen?
too much.
Yeah,
Ellen's
I
pretty
love that
live.
show. I love that show.
Let's be honest. On YouTube.
Fuck her.
Damn, yeah, I seen the video though.
Yeah, I want to see Thugger on Ellen though.
Hmm?
I want to see Young Thug, like Young Thug on the Ellen show.
I want to see Thugger in the White House.
I want to see Thugger in my crib,
Man's laughing.
but it's gonna
That's crazy.
happen.
Yeah.
But it's gonna happen. If I'm 2021 Thugger for president.
Slat.
Yeah, it's mud, but the world's going crazy, bro. And then this broom shit.
Nah, I
What?
don't want to talk about that. You
No,
guys,
don't even talk about that.
whoever actually tried the broom challenge, I think you guys failed
But yo,
every physics, mathematic class.
No, you know I don't understand. What are they talking about?
It is
NASA.
a broom with 4 sides. A
course it's
rectangular
gonna
prism.
stand.
You telling me a rectangular prism can't stand up? Thank you very much. Like that's all I have to say.
The
Yeah.
bristles keep it up.
Can I bring a broom and retry it?
Can you go?
I wanna
Can you
go.
go give them an example, Aliso? Go get them a.
all right, he's gonna go get a broom now. Now he's
Ah,
gonna go
because
get
we
a
need to
broom.
show
What
these
is there to
guys.
try?
What
is
are
there
you
to
trying,
try?
fam? We know
No,
it's gonna
because
stand.
they think it's a one. They think it was just for one day.
No,
No, you're
Like,
getting
man, I
you're
knew
getting
about this-
trolled.
Huh?
They're memeing you right now. You're getting trolled right now.
Who?
They don't think it's one day. It's obviously come on.
yo, what are you doing?
Look at that.
But we know it's gonna stand.
This episode was sponsored by Broom Head
Chill.
by Essential.
Chill, this episode was
You
not
guys can see
sponsored
this.
by anyone at all.
Oh, we're not sponsored, but yo, if you guys can sponsor us,
You want to be sponsored by a broom?
You want to be
you never
sponsored by
know, fam.
brooms,
I didn't have
But
brooms.
how though?
fam.
But what is the challenge though? I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get what the challenge is.
Okay, but yo, what does gravity have to do with
Man's
it?
are saying the real challenge is sweep up your crib.
That's true. Yeah.
That's some
That
real
might be the
stuff right
true
there.
thing, yeah.
I don't
you're
know
right.
what gravity has to do with it. It's 4 corners.
Yeah.
4 corners hold it up.
I don't understand this stuff, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man's going to handspell.
What happened?
We're gonna end.
Yeah, inshallah, fam. Inshallah, fam. But yo, you have a little something to tell us, Samira.
Yeah. So on the news, I
I want to hear everyone's opinion on this too.
Yeah, so there's been a lot of buzz about this girl who found $30,000
Yeah, I seen
and
that.
returned it to the dentist. And for the people that don't know about the story, I'm pretty sure you guys do, but you guys might have the wrong story. So the police reported it as this girl found $30,000 cash, and she returned it to the dentist, and the dentist rewarded her with $500. And everyone went crazy because how are you giving $500 as a reward when she returned $30,000?
Okay.
Now, the twist is she didn't actually find $30,000 cash. See, that's the false part. She found $30,000, but in checks. Actually, no, I'll take that back. I think it was about 28,000, 29,000, like roughly around that, in checks. The remaining was cash.
Wait, how much was it in checks again?
Like 29,000.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Fam, I heard half of it was in checks.
No, more than half were in checks, and on top of that, they were already deposited. Like they were already cashed in.
So okay.
I think what they said, it was either they're already cashed in there or it was in the process of being cashed in. But it was all checks. It was only small amounts that were actual cash, right? But so everyone thinks that it was $30,000 cash that this girl found on the side of the street. Number one, if that happened, that dentist's office would have got raided.
That's not even a dentist if he has 30K in cash.
Yeah, that's very suspicious.
Yeah, this guy is something else.
Yeah,
This guy's selling teeth.
yeah. But so and then people got mad because they're like, "Yo, why is she getting returned $500 reward?" So I'm gonna ask you guys this question.
Yeah.
If you guys came across with, should I say $30,000 cash though, or should I just say $30,000 in checks?
How much cash did she actually come across with?
I don't know. They didn't really disclose. There's some people. On one radio, I heard there was like $20 in
All right.
cash.
That I don't believe that.
I swear to God, that's what they said. Some of them said it was a very, very small amount of cash, but there was not $30,000. Like almost more than half was in checks. So there's indiscrepancies, obviously, because one end you hear $30,000 cash was found, and then on the other end you're hearing, it was cash. It was in checks.
It was blood. Honestly, fam.
Can I get your phone, bro?
Nah, he was thinking. He was thinking of it. He was
Bro.
thinking. He was thinking.
All right.
The thing is, what she did, honestly, even if it was cash or check, bro, from my perspective, I respect that. Total respect to what she did. Because imagine, put yourself in that person's shoe who lost 30K, right? Right? You want your money back. I'm pretty sure. I'm not pretty sure. I'm sure.
Want to deposit?
So
You want your 30K back.
All right.
So if you're in that position, if you're in
That's the part I didn't get.
if you're in her shoes, if you're in that person's shoes, you want the money back. And that girl was a very honest. I respect that part of her. She's an honest person, and she gave it back. However, if it was me, it would still be lost. I don't know where the money is.
So you're not returning it. You're not returning it.
30K? I don't know, bro. Yo, would you return 30K?
No, I'm not returning 30K.
You're not returning 30K.
Why am I returning 30K?
Never heard of this
Because it
thing?
doesn't belong to you.
Okay, it doesn't belong to me, but you were irresponsible enough to lose 30K.
lose 30K? Whoa. Finders?
Fam,
You know,
That means it didn't mean nothing. Losing 30K.
But it wasn't him. It was the employee that
for your
it's not his fault.
for your irresponsibility of your employees, you deserve that. And then
Fam,
you
you let
take
it-
that hit and you learn from
So
that.
you're making judgment calls. Of
No,
who
I'm not making
deserves
judgment
what.
calls.
Nah.
I'm not
What do you
making
mean?
judgment
You
calls.
made a mistake.
But hey,
You got to learn from the mistake, fam.
exactly. Finders
Who
keepers.
am I come in and clean up your mistake. I don't know you.
As the wise saying, finders keepers, losers weepers.
Yeah. Jeepers creepers.
Keepers keepers.
Abdullah, what do you have to say? Yeah, your answer?
Me, I actually rate what she did, but how I look at it, I'm gonna get paid from that.
How?
I'm gonna take my piece. Be
You're gonna
grateful.
take-
Be grateful that I gave
So
you
you're going
something.
to take your piece.
You're gonna take the $5.
No, I didn't say I'm gonna take a piece.
You're going to take a piece.
What's a piece? What's a
You want a
piece?
piece?
That'll be-
A piece of the pie.
He wants a piece.
Piece of the
You want a
money.
piece.
Wait, so you're
Piece
gonna
of the
return
bag.
it? You're gonna return it and then ask how much you would
No,
want?
no, I'm taking my car. I only found this much.
So you
'Cause
found
me,
a
if
piece.
I look at it, that situation,
Also, someone stole.
everyone gave 30K. No, everyone took 30. Someone gave me 30K. I'm
Okay.
like, nah. I'll tell them, nah, take as much as you want.
What?
Take as much as you
Or
want.
they say I want 29,500.
Meant
You
to
get the
be.
$5.
It's meant to be. Because the fact that I got something,
But it's
So you mean the
yours.
big-
Imagine the
Yeah,
person
it's
that,
not.
that
I lost it.
has
I lost
yours.
it. It was my fault that I lost
Yeah,
it, right?
but
I'm irresponsible to lose 30K.
But the person brought it back to you, and you're gonna tell them, "I don't even want this. You can have as much as you want."
They gave it to me. Then all right, thank you. But I would want them to take.
But you don't think that there's a fair enough limit there? They should.
No.
So you're saying,
I
you're
got
saying
everything. That's what you mean being grateful. If you don't actually stand for it, I'm gonna value money more over than my principles. Nah.
okay, so you're saying you're putting a price to doing something good. You're saying
there's
you
no
can't do
price.
something good without getting something in return.
No, you could take as much as you want.
No, no, no.
I want to
No.
reward you for that. I appreciate it.
no. You returning that money to the dentist, right? You are seeking something in return in order for you to do because you did that good deed.
Yeah, they're not expecting.
Oh,
I
I
shouldn't
keep-
be expecting something in
whole
return.
thing, yeah.
You should be saying, I'm returning this regardless of what the outcome is. I'm doing my part by doing what's right.
Yeah.
If I get rewarded, I get rewarded. If I don't get rewarded, it doesn't matter. I shouldn't be expecting anything from you because I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah.
All right, so you're not gonna expect.
Okay, so yo,
No,
Abdullah,
I'm not the
let me-
greatest
let me-
person.
Let me flip the
How I
roles.
look at it, how I look at it, that money came in front of me for a reason. What am I going to do with it? You clearly lost it. Watch me make
Fair
something
enough,
out of it.
fair
That's how
enough.
I look at it.
Okay, fair enough. So you'll flip the roles. You're the guy who found the 30K, and you see the address. You go to the address, and the guy tells you exactly what you told him, or like the different scenario. He says, "Take as much as you want. How much you take it?"
Me, how much I'm taking? 5 to 10K.
So you're taking like a third.
Yeah.
So would you expect them to take a third?
You
What
can
would-
take more.
so you're
No
telling-
expectation.
So you don't expect. So what if you
Any
said-
number.
So you would take
30.
33.3% of it.
Yeah.
So that's your limit.
Okay.
Okay, then we got his limit.
I'll
Right.
take 100% of it.
So you're basically gonna go back and jam more.
If I get more, I'll take more. I'm joking, bro. To be honest, do the right thing, guys. That's it.
But you're not even doing the right.
No. You have to give the right advice, you know?
Yo, I'll be honest, fam. It depends on how I'm feeling that day.
Oh.
Trust me, I think no
but
matter
yeah,
what.
Let's be honest.
Unless
fam,
you
it
want a
depends-
lottery that day.
No. Wallahi, fam. It depends on how I'm feeling that day. If I see it and I know who it belongs to, it has a name, it has an address, all this stuff.
Yeah, some of the
Like
checks.
I'm gonna go return it. But if it comes to a point where it depends on how I'm feeling. I look at it, I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna go through all this trouble of finding out whose this is and where they live and stuff. Nah, fam, I'm just gonna go home, relax, and do my thing.
All right, Grad, how about you?
Yeah, it's kind of similar to him. I would first I would see like, yo, where am I in life? You know, what's my situation in life? First
No,
and
that
foremost.
fam.
Yeah,
that's
it's serious.
Like, this,
Like if
that's
I'm
real.
in the gutter right now, fam, 30K is my 30K. That's my blessing, you know. But then if I'm good, I'm comfortable. I'm gonna give him all to him, and then I'm gonna have a conversation with him, and then at the end of the conversation, we'll see. Maybe take 33% as well. Yeah,
So it depends on the situation you're in.
yeah.
It always depends on the situation
But if
you're
the
in.
roles are reversed and I'm the guy who lost the 30K and he brings it back to me, I'm hiring this guy. This guy is this is people you don't find. You don't
Yeah,
come
that's
across
some
them people.
loyalty, fam.
I'm hiring
That's
this
some
guy.
that's an employee I know
I'm gonna give
will
him a
never
job.
try to cut corners
Yeah,
or
this guy found 30K
anything.
and gave it back. Like I
Yo,
need this
you
guy
give-
on my team.
yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm actually very shocked that she did that because I would say 8 out of 10.
That guy
would
should
take
pay her tuition
Yo,
still.
What if she's more wealthier than him?
It's possible.
Possible.
We didn't
Probably
think
why
about
she's
that.
probably
Comfortable,
watching.
yeah.
But the thing is, the
About that.
majority is checks anyway. What are you really gonna do with it? Like if I see
Yeah.
$100,000 worth of checks, I don't care. It's a check. I can't do anything with it. I can't
Yeah,
deposit.
yeah.
So I'm just gonna go into the like you might be able to, but there's way more obstacles you're gonna have to go through. So I'll just go to the guy and say, yo, listen,
Mhm.
here's your 100,000. You know, if you want to give me 20K out of that, I'll be grateful. Otherwise, I don't care. But yeah, I would do the same thing. I'll probably jam a little bit. I like take like a couple K for myself, and then give him the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm asking for a job too.
Yeah, but do you think she deserved more?
I think she deserves
100%.
She deserves a scholarship.
100% she
pay her
deserves
tuition or
more,
something
fam.
like-
So you think he lowballed her?
100%.
For 30? Yeah.
Fam, 5 bills is not even a full-time job.
He's a dentist, fam.
Paycheck.
5 bills is like one session, one client. Like
Like, what?
barely even
Like,
one
come
client.
on, fam.
One root canal is like what, a rack or something?
I don't know.
But what goes around comes around.
Fam, 5 bills is a PS4.
What are you talking
What
about?
goes around comes around. So you're returning 30K?
So you think that one day she's
Somebody-
gonna do something
Well, yeah.
like a car?
Who knows? Who knows? Something that's good is gonna happen. You know? So just if you could catch the message, just stay patient, good stuff will happen. as long as you're a good person.
I believe she should have at least received, like he should have at least gave her a thing.
An
Like a
incentive
lifetime
or some
dental.
type of
Lifetime.
Yeah, like
type of
Lifetime.
benefit.
yeah.
Fam,
Like how often are you gonna really? You're gonna go to the dentist like once.
Anything she needs in the dentist.
Not like up to a certain limit, but you know what I mean. Instead of him giving her money, maybe like if he doesn't have the funds to give her whatever, he can provide a service instead,
Yeah.
which is what he's already in, right?
Yeah.
a service.
Yes,
Whitening or something, right?
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Fam, she's
Like-
gonna come every week.
Yeah. I feel like my idea
But
is
you
the
know
best.
his shop got raided.
Game
Like
giving her.
people were calling him now,
What?
and like
How'd they
threatening
find
him.
his number?
It's the internet. As long
Alright.
as soon as you show your face, dentist.
So they just started calling him and threatening him. Yo, why you giving this girl $5
the
bills?
next day, bare people are calling him.
Why are you asking him why?
Why are you providing? Why are you giving her only $500? She deserves more because people think that she found $30K cash, right? So people are like, "Yo, why are you lowballing her? You obviously could have gave her more."
Honestly, well, that's one thing too. If because this is checks, changes the whole story.
Exactly.
Nobody's gonna go take cash out checks at a bank. It makes no
Mm.
sense,
Yeah.
you know. So
Yeah.
she did what was right. Just give back the checks.
I applaud her.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job.
I don't.
We need more of those type of people in any
do.
circumstance.
We do.
If that happens, yo, I think you, bro, great stuff would happen in the world. A lot of great changes. We would not have people like Donald Trump in presidency.
All right. So, Shakib, you have some rapid fire
Yeah,
questions?
yeah. I got two. I only got two for you guys today. So we're gonna do these quick. We're gonna hit them out the park. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean?
All right.
When I ask this, I want you to answer first. We're gonna go from left to right. The second one's gonna go from right to left, and we're gonna keep going.
All right.
All right, you understand me?
go.
3, 2, 1, go. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Why or why not? Yeah.
No.
Boom. I said left to right, not right to left. Doesn't matter. Yes, it does. You're breaking the rules. I don't
Can
appreciate
you
that.
define what a sandwich is?
Can you define what a sandwich is?
Can I quickly just go on Google and type what a because I don't know what the definition of a sandwich is in order for me to even give an answer.
That's iftar, fam.
No, I don't know what a sandwich is though.
Like-
ate a sandwich before? Well, let me derive it for you.
Okay, well, what about you, Abdullah? You want to answer while he's
Yeah, it's a sandwich because you know there's two breads.
a hot dog? Like, you,
Okay, so a croissant is a sandwich. If you cut it in half, a bagel is a sandwich.
Okay, so
bagel could be a sandwich.
a sandwich.
Make it into a sandwich.
This is a dictionary reference.
And I don't know. I have to see the definition.
Sandwich. Sandwich is a noun. It's an item of food consisting of two
Alright,
pieces of
man.
bread with meat, cheese, or other fillings between them, eaten as a light meal. So anything with two pieces of bread.
Okay.
Is a hot dog bun considered as two pieces of bread?
Yes.
Hot dog is a sandwich. That's my answer. Abdullah.
Too, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Hot dog is a sandwich?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Abdullah says yes.
Okay, Abdullah. Alisa, what about you?
I think hot dog is a bun.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a bun, but when you put the hot dog, it's a sandwich. No.
Is the hot dog really a meat?
Yes,
Yes,
it is.
yeah.
It
It is
is.
a meat. It is a meat. Yeah. It is a meat. So yeah, it is a sandwich.
All right, so it's a sandwich. That's 3 yeses.
You think it's a sandwich, right?
Yeah.
It's a sandwich.
Yes.
Hot dog is a sandwich.
4 yeses.
It's not a sandwich.
Why?
Explain.
Because your definition says there's two pieces of bread. What do you do with a hot dog? You slice it in the middle. It's not. It's actually one piece of bread folded. You slice it.
Yeah.
It doesn't come with two pieces.
No, but there's an
You don't have
actual
the
top and a bottom
one.
No, but there is an actual top
It's
and
a
a
bun.
bottom.
What's a bun? Is a bun is the thing that you open. What do you know what a bun is?
Yes.
It has a crevice in it.
Yes.
It's not two pieces. That's not a bun anymore.
So wait, take it in. Why they call it
You buy-
Subway sandwiches?
So you go to the store. You say, "Yo, where are the hot dog sandwiches?" You say, "Where are the hot dog buns?"
No, but take it in like a sub. What's a sub?
Sub. A sub is two pieces of bread.
It's a sandwich, though, right?
It's the shape of a hot dog.
You don't get hot dog subs.
No, they don't
They
really
still
call
call
it.
it
What do you mean?
don't-
But you
yeah,
can,
they don't
fam.
call it. They don't call it a
but
hot
it's
dog
not really
sandwich.
a hot dog.
They don't call it a hot dog sandwich.
You
They
just call
call
hot
it
dog.
sausage sandwich.
All right.
No. I swear to God, on Wikipedia, I'm looking at it. It said the hot dog, also spelled hot dog or dog, is a grilled or steamed sausage sandwich.
No, I think sausage is different from a hot dog.
But it's just
The
bigger.
sausage is bigger.
It's right. It's in the
Yeah,
same
the
category.
sausage is bigger than the hot dog.
It's in the same category.
Fam, no one's talking
Yo,
about
fam,
it
you're
from that
blessed.
terminology.
This guy's
Man's came with
H.
that- yo,
Why
this
is this
guy-
guy all of a sudden
No, no,
saying
no,
H?
hold on.
Why are you gonna
So-
make shit sus, fam.
Yeah,
You're
why you making
freak,
it sus?
fam.
Yeah, you're
None of us
a
are
freak
actually
still.
thinking
Yo,
about
yo,
it.
say,
You're a
tell
freak,
him,
bro.
call him a
You're a
freak.
freak.
Aliso,
Why
right
are you
here.
thinking
You're a
like that?
freak,
I was
nigga.
thinking about it like that.
You're a
Call him a freak.
You're
What?
Why are you a freak for?
You're a freak.
Why are you a freak?
Nah.
You guys thinking wrong all the time, bro.
Man say
Your
sausage, he
mindset.
starts cracking up.
Fix your mental.
Man said fix your mental.
Mine's in the gutter, fam.
All right. So what's the second question?
Oh,
What do you guys think down below? I actually want to know.
yeah. What do you guys think? Is a
It's
hot dog
not
a
a
sandwich
sandwich.
or not?
You don't go
And-
asking for hot dog sandwiches. You go asking for hot dog buns.
Okay. And also what they brought up about like, yo, when you go to Subway, you know, it's the same shape as a hot dog bun too. And you know, they say, oh, what do you want on your sandwich?
Exactly.
Yeah, but it's 2 pieces
Subway
of bread.
sandwich. What do you mean? That's the same thing as the hot dog bun.
It's not so you could put hot dogs in a Subway.
Yes,
Thing.
you can. They put meatballs.
So yo, you guys just Google a picture of a Subway sandwich and then Google a picture of a hot dog.
It's the same.
It's literally just bigger.
They
Just
both have like 2 pieces, but it's
So
not cut in
what is
half.
the bread called of a Subway sandwich?
you can actually get different types of bread.
Yeah, but they're all named the same thing.
What do you mean they're all named the same thing?
Like it's a piece of bread. What is the bread called?
Let me
There's
think.
different types. There's
Subway
flat
bread.
There's
Subway bread.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So what if we put the hot dog inside that bread? Is that still a hot dog sandwich?
It is the meat is still a hot dog. Yes.
But does it
You
make it
made
a
sub-
sandwich?
You made a hot dog sub.
Why can't you say we made a hot dog sandwich? All right, I have another one. This is the last one. What's invisible but you wish people could see?
Say that again.
What's invisible but you wish people could see?
I think we all
Air.
have the same answer.
Angels and shayateen.
I
I swear to God, I want to see
Stop, we have
angels
to
and
use English
not
terminology.
shayateen. I don't want to see shayateen though.
You wish people could see that?
So you want to
Angels?
see angels and devils?
Angels and devils, fam.
Oh, wait.
You want to see
people to see
devils?
If people see that, they'll believe in the higher
No,
power.
it's what's invisible but you wish you could see. Is that what I said?
Yes.
You said people.
Did I say people or
People.
like you
People.
individually?
You said
Okay.
Okay, so your answer is angels and devils?
Angels and devils.
I would say, what other things are invisible though?
Bro, I wish I could see Boku no Hero Academia in real life.
Yeah, I thought it was right to left.
Oh my bad.
Sorry. I jump to the answer all the time. I'm so sorry, guys.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
Greg.
yeah.
I don't have a mic right now.
I say air, like oxygen.
You want to see air?
Because man's taking for granted. Like, you guys, man's just breathing. They don't know what they're doing.
Oh, it's an amazing answer. I have another answer right now.
All right, Shaquille.
I don't have one right now. I don't have one. Come back to me.
And also, wait. Also, I know if you guys could see air, there would be no air pollution because you guys would be like, what the hell am I breathing right now? There would be no such thing as air pollution.
There would be such thing, but it would be lower.
It would be very low. 'cause
Very
man,
low.
Man can see what they're breathing. They're like, I'm not breathing.
Very low.
They'll fix it right away.
Very low.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, Alisa.
Yo, it would be so sick if you could see, yeah, bro, similar, but atoms, like small. Like,
Yo, I was
flying
kinda thinking that
molecules and
too.
Particles, bro. Like, there's actually so much in the air.
Then you wouldn't be able to see anything because there's
You bring
billions.
clustered and yeah.
It would just block everything. You can't even see over there.
Yeah,
I know, but isn't that kind of funny?
That's too much. There's billions.
And you could go like this, and it will just it would fly around, right? 'Cause it's in the air,
Damn. So would it be transparent?
not transparent, but like obviously wind pushes.
Can disperse it?
Mm-hmm.
But there's billions of it. You can't disperse billions of atoms.
All right.
You can probably slice it.
Like for oxygen, I think it would be like transparent.
You cause a bomb, right?
No, but like slice it, like as in like there's a clump right here.
Oh, just divide it.
Okay,
Slice-
okay.
yeah, yeah. Not
Okay.
slice the whole atom. Yeah.
What's an atom made of?
What's an atom made of?
Yeah.
An atom itself?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like a valence shell, and in the middle is like a nucleus, and you have your electrons around it and shit. It looks
Okay.
so sick. If you guys just look at it, it looks
Yeah.
sick.
I read that.
But yeah,
He
it's
was,
like
he was testing your mental.
my mental health is proper, fam.
And you surprised him.
Yeah.
Fam, this guy's a chemical engineer,
I'm a
fam.
chemist, my nigga. I'm a chemist, bro.
All right,
Come on.
Abdullah, what's your answer?
The bigger picture, or either the bigger picture, or the bigger picture still.
What?
The
What's
bigger picture
invisible?
in life, in whatever scenario you're
To see the future.
Huh?
The future.
No, think things through. Just see what the
No, but like
possibilities
what's
can.
invisible?
But is that really
Yeah.
It's
invisible?
not invisible, fam.
That's a little bit.
Is that really invisible?
That's what
Looking
you just
into the
can't
future.
see. Yeah, it's a little
Yeah,
bit
exactly. It's
different.
invisible. Because when you can't see, you make mistakes, right? That's why people want when it snows, it's what people start to crash.
But
'cause
if you-
can't
if
see
you
it's
could
invisible.
If you could see the bigger picture, then there will be no risk in life.
Huh?
There'll be no risk in life. It will just be reward, and reward if it's too like
No, but if you're not reaching that, if you're not trying to reach that, then yo, what are you doing?
no. But I'm saying like yo, if you could see the bigger picture of everything, then there would be no point in taking risks.
You realistically can't.
What do you mean?
You can't see the bigger picture in anything.
But
And-
you
and-
know,
I
I
mean,
mean, they're saying
everything.
if it's invisible,
You're
like you
saying
can see it.
there's cons to looking at the bigger picture
Yeah,
because it actually
would just make
might
it-
actually prevent you from actually looking at the bigger picture.
yeah, exactly. Like
No, 'cause
everyone
no,
would
that
have,
bigger
everyone
picture
would
will
live the
always
same
increase.
life. Like they would just live like so like safe. You know, they would never like try to
not
make a
take
leap.
risks if they see the bigger picture.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and the risks will lead to an even bigger picture.
Yeah, exactly.
So
There's never
it
there's
kind of
never a bigger
contradicts
picture.
itself.
The bigger picture just gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you'll never.
So you
can
always
never
have
see
to
the
look at the
bigger
bigger picture.
What?
You always look at the bigger picture. The bigger
But
picture
the
always
picture just
gonna
gets
change.
bigger and bigger the farther, the
Exactly.
more risks you take.
But yo, fam, how big
Yeah.
is the picture frame?
It never gets bigger. I mean, it never gets. It's infinite.
Because
Because you know what? The bigger picture, there's no picture. You paint your own story. That's
There's
what
no
the bigger
picture.
picture is.
But yo, how much?
How are we gonna
Alright.
see even
Yo,
anything?
how much paint can you have?
Whoa.
That's up to you. How much do you have in you?
All right.
No, it's not. Oh,
All right, fam. Listen, we're going way
how
too
much
deep
paint
right
I have
now.
in me?
My
Like,
hands are getting
That's
lost.
not
You
what
can't
it
come
is,
back out
fam.
the hole.
it's how. Much,
We're going way too deep. in
my
the
bad,
hole,
my
fam.
bad. Your turn. Your turn.
Yo,
I
wait,
say
wait,
angel.
wait, what did you say?
We're going too deep in the hole. That's not a strike, fam. Just allow
That's
it.
definitely a strike. That's
That's
definitely a
how-
strike.
Yeah,
Cause yo,
strike.
fam. Cause yo,
You see
fam.
that, right?
If I say something like that,
Oh,
wallah, you guys
100%,
would
because it's
attack
you,
me right
Ripple.
away.
No,
See
no,
what I
no,
mean,
no,
fam?
no. I meant-
Man's like, yeah, you going too deep
Man's
in
a
the
catching
hole.
a strike today. I
Yeah,
thought-
yeah.
Right,
No, no,
fam,
no.
straight.
Yeah, if he said it, it would have been a strike.
Well,
So yeah,
if I
strike,
said it,
strike,
it would have been a strike.
Well, it's a
Wow,
strike.
do deep
No,
in
no,
the
that's
hole.
a strike
I
still.
like.
You know that would you know yourself you would have given him a
And if I
strike.
would have said it, fam, man's would have been tweaked.
If he said, yo, we're going too
Yeah,
deep in the
yeah,
hole.
yeah, straight.
Straight.
Man's be like, whoa.
Fair
what you
enough,
say?
no?
Yeah, no, that's
That's
fair
fair.
enough, man.
All right, then go in the hole, fam.
Yeah, see, another strike.
See,
Strike
nah.
number 2.
Kick him out, fam.
Strike two.
My answer.
Come on.
What's your answer?
My answer is to see angels.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
How about devils?
There's no purpose in seeing devils.
Why?
Why?
What do you gain from it?
What do you gain from only seeing angels?
You want to see beauty, or you want to see, you know?
You gotta see the
Okay.
good and bad. If you only see the good, you'll never understand the bad. And you-
Oh.
bad
Maybe
is
you might.
good.
Maybe all you need to see is one side in order to understand the other. You never know.
Okay.
There's no sunshine and there's no storm, right?
So why do you want to see them then?
Angels?
Yeah.
Well, they're a different creature, right? So it's like you
Creature.
Yeah, creature.
Okay.
it's like you'd wanna see a different type of species.
They're made out of light.
Whatever they're made
Well, I
out of,
believe.
I'd wanna
believe.
see them.
So you don't want to see the opposite of them?
I don't want to see the opposite of that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Nah, I don't even
There's
like
no
horror
duality, I
movies,
lie.
so why am I watching
You don't want
that?
to see the duality. It's crazy.
But yeah, Abdullah.
I'm not gonna lie. When this opportunity came for this topic, I actually got excited.
Did I ask?
Huh?
I forgot my answer.
What?
You didn't even say your answer?
Didn't have an
my
answer.
apologies.
You don't have an answer.
Go ahead. My
My bad.
I thought you went.
No,
but
no,
you
I
skipped.
just realized it. I just realized it.
No answer?
You're blessed?
I didn't take in his hoodie the whole time.
What are you talking about?
Yo, check out the online merch.
What are
Yo,
you doing online? What?
what do you mean?
I didn't even take it in.
I didn't even take it in. This is so hard.
All right, okay. But so yo, the answer,
Don't plug it in.
My answer is germs.
Nah, that's bad. That's bad. That's
Germs.
bad.
I would like to see germs.
Everyone- no, no. We
I
would
would like to
all
see
man
germs.
to die. We would
I
not
would
be
like to
alive
see
right now.
germs.
We would
but
not be alive right now.
I want to see germs,
No one would be
fam.
alive.
You ever watch
This
Big
podcast
Mouth?
wouldn't happen
Did
right
you
now.
watch Big Mouth?
Okay, so listen. This podcast
Isn't
wouldn't
our
happen.
bodies made out of parasites?
Yeah.
Did you ever watch the
Maybe
anime
you just
Parasites?
disgusted out of
Go watch the
everything.
anime Parasite.
So yo, we wouldn't be alive right now. We wouldn't be doing this podcast right
No,
now.
no, germs, fam.
If you could
germs.
see the germs on this mic right now,
It's-
you wouldn't
it's-
be. You
oh,
wouldn't be.
trust
no,
me.
no, 100%,
You
fam.
wouldn't
No, 100%, 100%.
All right, germs. All right, so
All right, go Abdullah.
Go continue.
It's
on
up
what
to
you
you
were
right
saying
now.
about
I'm
the main
sorry, I
topic.
interrupted you. Sorry.
No, my bad. No, that's my
No, but I
problem.
interrupted you. I'm sorry. So can I shake your hand?
Yeah, of course, man.
Use lotion today?
Nah, apparently my hands are naturally soft. But this topic, I think I was saying earlier, it was a great opportunity for us to capitalize, especially in the month being. I don't know if you guys know what's going on. Bell has their monthly Let's Talk campaign. It's about mental health. And yes, they are bringing awareness to it. But behind the awareness, what is it really? The fact that sometimes people have to question certain things, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Is it a good thing that we have to question something good someone's doing? Or is it a bad thing is it a bad thing that what they're doing? So it's like a war. You have two opposite sides. So do you think the question I have for you guys is mental health overviewed. Are we getting it really
Overviewed?
Or overlooked.
or overlooked? Yeah,
Overlooked.
overlooked.
Who's gonna go first?
Is mental health overlooked? That's a very interesting question. I'll say yes and no, because in reality, I would say everybody I think faces like mental challenges, whatever it is. I don't think nobody's like smooth and everybody has their own difficulties they face, and with their difficulties they go through their own mental challenges. It's different for everybody, whether it's stress, anxiety, depression, whatever, right? So if it's underestimated, yeah, because every day to day, everybody tries to cover what they're going through and try to put a smile on their face and keep it moving just because they need to push forward whatever they're going through. So more times the mental health conversation, unless it's like I'll say somebody really close to you, you don't have a conversation with anybody, or it's not a regular thing that pops up. So with that being said, I think it's 100%. It's like it's underlooked, and people make recognition of it once a month, 1 month a year.
Not even 1 month.
1 day or 1 week or
It's
whatever.
like
It's
1
like
week.
it's very sad that when our mental health is our well-being, and you only try to give awareness to it for a week. Is that serious? Like, I think you need to always push for mental stability with everybody, like around you. Always like make sure whoever's around you is going through whatever they're going through properly, right? And try to support as much as you can, right? Even though you have your own challenges, might be similar, might not. You can give whatever advice, and if they went through something similar, they could give you some advice that they've been through, and all of that, right? But in real, like, you don't really see a lot of people having that conversation day to day, right? So yeah, my answer would say yes, it is under
Overlooked.
Overlooked.
I think Shakib.
You right have something to say?
I need a deeper explanation
Deeper explanation.
to the question.
All right, let me go. Bell Let's Talk. It's a good and bad thing. I'm in the middle. Good thing because they are like donating the money. I think it's 100%, right, of the proceeds to different categories of mental health, right? So that's the good thing. I think this year they raised, I don't know, like the last time during the day, I was like around 7 million, but maybe it went close to, it was like their record high. So the good thing is they're donating millions to mental health, which obviously helps the overall, goal of trying to, overcome the problem. However, on the flip side, they're exploiting that opportunity by providing themselves with more of a, what do you call it? Like be a part of the talk. You know what I mean? Be a part of the discussion for that week or for that month or whatever. So like the way I look at it is they say we donate 5 cents per every share or every like or every filter that you use on Snapchat. And they're on almost every single social media platform. If you were to say 5 million people, right? If 5 million people were to share, right, once, that's 5 cents. So 5 million times that by 0.05, they only paid $250,000, right? Now, $250,000 they've raised. 5 million people shared. $250,000 goes to the proceeds for mental health. If they wanted to reach 5 million people in any other way through advertising, they would have paid way more. So like what I feel like they're doing is they're trying to get both, like as much of the pie as possible. They're trying to be able to donate, right? Which is, I guess, a good thing, because I mean, if it wasn't for them, who else would be donating that much, I guess, right? But at the same time, on the flip side, they're trying to get their name out there. They're trying to get as much recognition out there with as little advertising funds, right? So they're reaching more people, and they're they're paying such a fraction of the cost of what they would initially be paying if they wanted to reach that amount of people through advertisement. So, in my opinion, overall, I feel like it's kind of wrong because you're exploiting something for your own personal agenda, even though you are donating it at the end of the day. So for the people that see this Bell Let's Talk and stuff like that, my advice would be personally would just go to the organization itself and just donate it straight there. Because just like any like even the people that you see at the malls, that say, hey, would you like to donate $5 or whatever? I was listening to the radio, and basically what they said was, out of that $5 that you've donated, $5 doesn't end up going to that charity event. So let's say if they're raising money for sick kids to build a new wing, $5 is not going to that sick kids hospital, because that charity or a group or whatever that's collecting money for sick kids, that middleman, also have costs that they need to cover. They're paying that person on an hourly basis. They probably paid for that spot, right? They also have a couple admin fees that they're taking care of, like people that are doing the accounting and collecting all the money and all that stuff. So out of the $5 that you donated, probably $1 would end up actually going to sick kids, or $1.50 or $2, depending on the organization. The percentage varies, right? But it's very low. So it's always best if you just go directly to the organization and donate your $5, because then your $5 out of the $5, maybe like $4 or whatever, $4.50 would actually be going towards the whatever they're fundraising for. So yeah, that's my answer.
So you're saying they go ahead. Why? What do you mean no?
I don't have a mic.
Okay, go ahead.
So no, okay. So Amir, is mental health overlooked?
Oh yes. I feel like yes, mental health is overlooked because with examples of Bell, they, as much as they try to say that they support this stuff, they do things that actually contradict what they do. So, and in other companies as well, they don't really take it seriously. They just take it as a joke. Like if I were to go to, if I had it, like, if I were to work at, I don't know, some company, and I would say, listen, I'm facing some mental health problems. I'm suffering from whatever. I'm gonna need 2 weeks or 3 weeks off. They're gonna see it as a joke.
Yeah, they'd be like, this guy's not serious.
This guy's not serious.
Work.
I don't think is there even, can I even take weeks off? Is there weeks
medical
off?
leave off, or
Is there a leave specifically for mental health?
No, they probably say like a leave of absence with no pay, something like that.
Yeah, it would just be a leave of absence. Yeah, but there's no specific like designated for mental health, right? Like if you're thing, I don't know.
I think it would be abused.
Abuse?
People would be using it.
No,
like
people
crazy.
would. He's trying to say people would abuse that.
Abuse it.
See, but that's the thing, because maybe people might not be abusing it. Maybe that it's just that many people actually are suffering from mental health.
I would assure you, a lot of people would be using it.
So you're saying they would take advantage of that?
100%.
Advantage of it. Any small thing they go through, they're stressed. I'm not going to work tomorrow. I'm stressed.
I don't believe so. No,
Work gives you stress, which deals with your mental health. And
that's what I'm saying. So it's not going to be abused. It's not going to be
if
abused.
Work is stressing you. You should at work be like, screw it. I'm just going to go home. My mental health is being affected. And then boom, they have to allow you to leave at whatever time you want to leave, just because your mental health is not fine. You know what I mean? You're not stable at that moment.
I don't know.
You use it.
Yeah, but at the same time, if you force that person to stay at work because, like you can't always be saying you're suffering from whatever and you always want to go home. And if you just keep that person there, that can lead to potentially something serious. Like how about if it actually builds up to the point where this person can't take it anymore, and then this person comes back and starts shooting the whole company. He just comes to that floor and starts shooting everybody because he realized he couldn't take it anymore, and he was so sick, fed up with the company, or he just kills himself. That's what I'm saying. Like there should be some type of way.
What do you think they should do?
I don't think it'll be abused. I think people would actually use it.
So what do you think they should do instead of just sending them home? You think that they should go to like a therapist, like every time, not every time, but like just to like talk to them and see like if they're actually like not abusing it?
Yeah, something like, or like, how like, for example, like when you go to a majority of these companies that are unionized, how you're usually covered with like dental and whatever, like maybe including,
Yeah,
therapy
probably that.
in that.
But
That
like
makes sense.
That's a step.
some jobs, like, or in places when you'd be like, yo, I'm really sick today or something like that. I swear, sometimes if it's really serious, I mean, not really serious, but like if it's a serious day at work or something, you tell me you never need a doctor's note.
Well, they changed it though now.
They did.
Yeah, you don't need a doctor's note.
Mm.
But yes, before you would need a doctor's note. Yeah, you would need a doctor's note.
So what do you think? You think Bell should pay more money or like put more money into it? Is that what you're trying to say with Bell?
I think their marketing should change.
Into what?
Even if they have pure intentions,
Yeah.
it might not show that way.
God, this is advertised. It's a corporation. Money is always involved. Money, that's what drives companies. They're not gonna do something for no money. You see, you never know. It might just be like a tax evasion way. Hey, we're donating all this from our pocket. You know, and they,
Yeah, 100%. Oh, 100%. That's a guarantee.
So you said 5 million people for 5 cents?
That's only 5 million.
No, that's what I
5
gave you an
million
example.
retweets or something?
Yeah,
was
for every share, like, if you're on Snapchat and you use the filter, whatever it is, every time you watch the video, like there's literally like 10, 15 things that you can do to donate 5 cents.
Oh, that each is just 5 cents.
Well, yeah.
Oh, and it added up to 2,000, 20,000, 200,000?
No. I just gave you an example. Like
Oh.
if 5 million people were to retweet, like,
But I thought you
once.
said they donated 7 million, or they?
Yeah, so I can check how much Bell ended up donating, but it apparently was a record high. I'm like, so which is a good thing, like, you know what I mean, like.
Yeah.
That means there's more people on social media.
Huh?
That means that there's a lot more people.
Well, yeah, they're on multiple platforms.
Yeah.
Like it's not just there's Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, YouTube. Like if you watch their video, if you were to text for every text message for anyone that's on a Bell line, I think it's for every call as well. So like you'll literally be donating even if you didn't think you were donating
Yeah.
in some way, shape, or form.
But they could
Yeah.
suck themselves though.
Why?
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 They could suck
Why?
themselves.
Why?
Care about mental health. They made me pay 6 bills for 3
All
months.
right,
You
man.
cared about my mental health.
All
That
right.
was not justified.
No, but you
First
messed
off,
up going to Bell in the first place.
Huh?
You should have not even went
Exactly. But if you care about people's mental health, you wouldn't do that.
with Bell. Yeah, but
And me, to be honest, I feel like my view on mental health is like a brain. Like imagine a brain. There's so many layers to it. There's so many parts to it. I don't feel like you're gonna really be able to understand and just look at it. I feel like mental health, to be honest, starts from yourself. When you talk about health, you always talk about your well-being. When you think of your well-being, you think of your heart, right? So I feel like your heart and your mind have to be combined in order to focus on mental health. And when you're able to do that, I feel like you're able to look at yourself. You look at your whole self and you say, all right, what am I and who am I? And that's the whole foundation I feel like mental health starts from. You ask those questions, and then from like different experiences and you go through life, you're gonna understand yourself. You have to first build a foundation. Me personally, I feel like I'm gonna speak personal because I feel like people gave me, like, you're watching me right now for an hour or something, or 45 minutes. Personally, I feel like I'm in debt to you. So from my perspective, mental health is really about, like, how I look at it is like, me, I'm a person, like I'm to myself. Like I used to be like outspoken, all that, but I changed. And change is never a good thing. I feel like change is not always a bad thing. That's why I start wearing hoodies. When someone said, "Oh, people don't wear hoodies,"
Because they try to hide from.
yeah, that's not the case. See, that person didn't know me. You have no idea, and that's why I meant, like,
someone said that.
90% of people don't even know me. I think I'm gonna be real. I don't think no one knows me.
Yeah.
And
You know
the
yourself.
fact I know,
You know yourself.
yeah, of course I know myself.
Okay, keep going.
I feel like since no one knows me, there's a way. I don't really feel like anyone can love me. Because if you don't know me, you don't love me.
Wait, so we can't love you?
No one can love you.
you.
So can I ask
So
you this?
nobody
Can I ask
loves
this?
you. 90%.
Nah, only
no.
to a certain degree.
Okay. So why do people not know you? Is it because you're not showing them yourself, or is it because
Nah,
they're just not like paying attention? What's your answer? Because if
I feel like on my end, I'm always doing my part.
Okay, so
I'm always gonna bring something to the table. There's never a point in my life that I'll never bring nothing to the table.
So how?
Doesn't matter if we're linking up. Doesn't matter if to the smallest thing to the biggest thing. I'm always bringing something to the table.
So I want to know something. How can someone know you? Then how can someone know you then?
If you really want to get to know me, You don't put me in
Yeah, but
certain
like that doesn't answer the
situations. That's
question.
up to them.
We want literal steps. Like, how can we know you?
There's no literal steps.
So then
It's
how
a
can we ever
journey
know
of
you?
experience. There's no steps to things. You make those steps.
But like, you need to open a door. Like, how do we get
The
to the
door
first?
is always
Where's
open.
the first
The
step?
door is always open.
What is the first step? I just want to know.
I don't know what the first step is.
So no one can ever know you if they don't.
Huh?
If
That's
they
up
will
to
never
them.
even
That's
know.
up to them.
There's no steps, no doors, no nothing.
No, you have to make that. I'll help you build it.
Yeah. But how will you help us? That's what I'm saying. Like a tangible thing.
See
Tangible,
what I'm
something
doing.
tangible.
When what I'm trying to get to know you.
What do
The
you mean?
small cues. You have no idea what's going inside my mind.
What do you mean?
Okay, but what?
But
So
I
you're
want
saying no
something
one
tangible.
understands you.
No,
yeah, I
nobody
want
knows you.
something.
No, I don't
tangible.
think so.
So that we all know you differently from a different aspect.
Mhm.
So what is that?
Yeah, you know, of course, okay, you know bits of me. Everyone knows bits of me, but to know me completely, I don't think there's anyone that knows me completely.
Is that even possible?
Okay, but
Huh?
is it-
Do you think that's even
No,
possible?
but I feel like, okay, like the people in this room, you guys probably know me 60%. There's a whole 40% of me that you don't know.
Okay,
Or
so
like
is that
30%.
40% something that you're hiding, or is that
No.
40% is also you're putting
But
out
can't
there?
you say that about everyone else? Everyone.
Yeah, maybe too, yeah.
There's like a percentage that no one will ever know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
You're not
true.
with them when they're like,
What are you hiding from us? Why
No,
can't you
it's
tell?
not-
Why
it's-
can't you
it's-
let us know
No,
who you are completely?
It's not hiding yourself. It's like what are you willing to do? Remember how you're speaking about violence in Toronto? When you said how much is enough?
Mhm.
First off, I wouldn't even ask that person. If I love someone, how much is enough? That's not going to be a question
Mhm.
because there's no enough.
Mhm.
Because if I truly believe what I'm doing is right, I'm not going to ask that question.
No, I
And
wasn't- I
feel it
wasn't-
truly like I'm being guided the right way.
Yeah.
I'm not going to question that.
no, I wasn't asking in
no.
a literal sense. I was asking like to play devil's advocate because you said
Oh,
you have to do more. And I was saying, what is enough?
there's no
I
such
wasn't
thing as
literally
enough.
asking like what's enough.
Okay, yeah, but to clear it.
So you're basically saying that nobody knows you entirely.
Yeah, it's not really about knowing me, but it's just a mindset or what I'm trying to get at. I walk every day knowing that fact. And what is that supposed to do? It's not supposed to be bothering me.
Mhm.
The love that I give is not going to be different. In fact, I feel like I want to give more because it's not always about you. Because I have to tie in my mental health with my purpose. Because if I don't know my purpose, and how do I find my purpose? I try to follow my roots. For example, what does my name mean? If you know what my name means, you know the meaning of it. And what I feel like the purpose of it is to always give back.
Okay. And so for someone to know you, you feel like that's one of the steps, no? To
Yeah,
know-
follow
to know
the
your name,
roots.
your
There's a lot of
origins,
roots.
To know your name, your origin, your lineage. Like
No, it's not even
everything
about that.
you.
It's just understanding things. With me, nothing just happens.
So if I understand your name and more,
No, it's not. I'm not saying it's about the name itself. It's the roots. If you're willing to follow it, what's being done. Nothing just randomly happen.
yeah.
What do you mean by roots? I don't
Yeah,
get it.
I want more explanation.
Like your background?
No.
More about your history.
No, about
I think it's
our relationship. If me and a person has a relationship and you don't understand what I'm doing, then you don't understand me.
Are you trying to say that like we went through stuff together and I understand you more because we went through stuff together kind of thing? So like I know more of you because I've dealt with stuff with you. Is that what you're trying to say by roots?
Yeah.
No, it's just small cues. The fact that the way sometimes I say things, the way that I push you guys, push someone. I feel like each person I have, there's like a file, and every single time I look, I always review that. I review that. The fact that I'm willing to go through my brain and just always constantly remind myself that I value you, and you have no idea what I do for you is like you have no idea what's going inside my mind.
And what's your relation with that to mental health?
Because the fact that no one knows that every single day, no one knows why I'm willing to go for you. You put me in certain situations, that's obviously it's like, damn.
But okay, but the same way that you say no one really knows, like, you know, what you possibly don't know that other person and what they're doing for you too.
Yeah, that's true.
It can be the same way.
But
So-
I'm always trying to do my part. That's the thing.
Oh, so the other
I
person
know that
can
for
also
a
do the
fact.
same.
Huh?
So it's vice versa.
No, I always know for a fact because
Okay, but
so why I would never put someone in a situation where they'll feel bad about something.
Okay.
Okay.
It could be the other way around too. No.
No, I'll never put someone in that situation. I'll never
No,
put you
I'm
in an
saying-
awful situation. Never.
No, I'm saying the other person will also do the same thing to you.
No, trust me, I have.
No.
Okay, but we're saying that there's a, like, you know what I mean? Like the same way that you said, yo, whenever, like, I always will do my best for the other person.
Yeah.
How do you know that the other person is not doing that to you?
Yeah.
How are you so 100% sure that that's the thing?
Because you wouldn't put, because I feel like there's my bubble. I feel like my bubble, I try to purify my bubble. And then when there's sometimes things that I don't want to know and you bring into my bubble, I feel like that's like,
But people will
You're
never
harming
know
me.
unless you
But
tell
I
them.
will-
Like,
huh?
people will never know that until you like literally tell them.
Like,
Like
fam,
what
like,
you feel like they need to improve, what they need to change,
like,
how you feel about them. Some people will just never pick up on the cues until you tell them.
like the hints and stuff. Cause maybe to you, those hints are obvious. Like it's
Yeah.
obvious. It's clicking to you and you're looking at the
Like, you
person
don't- you
like,
feel uncomfortable.
like, yo,
you don't
how
like
do you
this.
not see this? But to the other person, maybe what they went through to their lives and how they are, they don't see that as a hint. They don't understand it the way you understand it.
but the thing is, you guys are not understanding. It's not really about what you're doing to me. It's really more about what you're doing to yourself. Because what I want for myself, I want for you. The fact that it's hurting you, like I feel like you're doing something bad and you're doing it, that hurts me more than you actually.
So if it hurts you so much, why don't you literally tell them instead of giving them cues?
I try. And then
No, like,
sometimes people go
physically
through
just
things,
tell
right?
them.
That's
No,
what
like,
you have
Yeah,
to.
exactly.
Like literal, like for me
Instead
personally,
of trying,
fam,
like no,
when-
not
when-
trying anymore. Just actually sit down and just tell them.
for me, when you say like things like when you're talking about right now about how like you feel like personally like only 60%, like people know like people only know maybe 60%. Some people know 60%, some people know lower about you. I feel like it's the thing of, yo, if two people are communicating, there's no hints, no nothing, fam. You gotta be blunt, straight up. Because honestly, some people don't understand things. I'm pretty sure we all have a friend. He doesn't understand a lot of things, and you know what I mean. Like when you tell him something or her or whatever, whoever the person may be, you think like, yo, how do you not understand what I'm trying to tell you? You know what I mean? And it's like, to me, it's so obvious, but it's obvious to you because it's going in your brain and you're understanding it because you're the one communicating it to them. But personally, for me, it's a thing of like, yo, the fact of that you're communicating and being so blunt and truthful with me, I think that's how it should be. But your understanding is different to my understanding. Me personally, I'm the type of person, I don't pick up on hints. I'm that type of person too. I don't pick up on cues. I don't pick up on hints unless you come or unless we have not even you come, we have a conversation to where it's you know, like we're communicating like, yo, it's blunt. You know what I mean? Like be 100% blunt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, some
Like-
people don't get that though.
What do you mean? Some people don't get. Some people don't get it when you're 100% blunt with them.
And that's not. They're
Then-
not
then-
listening.
And it's to say, like, if you care about something, you're willing to learn for someone.
Yeah, exactly. You are. But-
I don't believe I can't. I don't.
Okay, but
'Cause
you,
if you
see
know
how
me,
you said?
there's a what?
No, keep going.
No,
if you
you
know me,
say it.
there's a.
If you know me, I'm always gonna be able to. If you want to know something, you want to do something, let's do it. That's it. If you want to see it, like I'm not. I don't like talking. Like doing podcasts and stuff like that is not talking. If it's not leading to something, I'm not involved. That's it.
Okay, but when we're talking about, if we go back to the thing of mental health,
Yeah.
I believe personally the best thing that when it comes to, you know, you wanna help your mental and things like that, fam, is talking, is communicating, understanding,
It is.
relating.
Yeah, but sometimes people don't understand because you know why? It's the hard component of it.
But the thing is, you also have to not only look at it at your point of view, but look at it at their point of view. Maybe they're not good at communicating. Maybe they're different. Maybe their characteristics are different to where a point where when they are communicating, their mind just scrambles. I mean, there's people like that, fam. When they're trying to communicate with you, their mind scrambles up to a point where it'll go somewhere else when they're not even trying to explain that, but they use that as a metaphor or something like that, which relates to that, but that's their understanding of it and you won't understand it. You know what I mean? Everyone is different, but when it comes down to the communication, you can be 100% blunt, and that's your part of communication.
Yeah.
If we're talking about communication,
Yeah.
your part is that 100% bluntness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So it's how they take it at that point, and everyone's different.
Abdullah, you know what I think? You know what I think the problem is?
What?
I think what you're doing is you're comparing yourself and the way you treat people the same way that you would expect another person to treat you. The thing is, you can't hold certain people to the same level that you deal with situations, the way you pay attention to certain cues, the way you handle everything. You can't expect that person to be at that same level because everyone has their own way of analyzing certain things and dealing with certain things. So in the situation where um like like basically what I'm trying to say is everyone has their own way. So you paying attention to certain cues and then and then and then reacting in a certain way, that person might not be really good at paying attention to certain cues.
I don't
It's
feel
just-
like there's no such thing as good. If you care enough, it's about caring.
no,
you-
but you can't really say that
No,
because the thing is,
like people, the love of basketball. You see sometimes people playing basketball with a wheelchair. It's the passion, it's the drive. How much do you really want to know? That's all about your mental.
no, I know. I'm talking about cues in terms of like if you're feeling a certain way, someone might not catch the cues to recognize that you're.
No, it's not even about feeling a certain way. It's about yourself first. Because if I care for someone
Yo.
and you're not doing the best for you, you're not getting me. Because you think it's about me. No, it's about you.
Well, people
So
forget
you're
though.
basically saying if I'm not, for an example, if I'm not taking care of myself,
Yeah,
I'm affecting you more than I'm affecting myself.
yeah.
How
How does that work?
how I don't understand.
Because if I want the best for me,
Because no,
I mean,
actually,
if I want the best for you, what's that saying again?
what you wish for your brother, what you wish for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
understand, but I think that's more of a figure of speech. But
Nah,
but I feel like wait,
in in
he's-
reality, if I'm taking drugs,
Yeah.
aren't I not affecting myself
Exactly,
more than I'm
yeah.
affecting you, regardless of how hard you
No,
may want to
physically
take
and
it.
mentally.
No,
It's hurting me.
I know, but
It is.
what you realize, if I know you're doing something bad, it's my job to help you. So everything that I'm trying, everything, you don't think I'm like the fact I'm doing everything in my power
don't you
to do
think-
it, and it's still not enough.
but don't
hurts
you
me.
think that it's harder for him to actually get out of that gutter than it is for you to help him out of that
Like
gutter?
obviously, I don't feel like
Because-
it's like it hurts me more.
Think of it
obviously, no.
physically. If he's inside of a hole and you're reaching down, you're already outside of the hole. All you have to do is pull. Now he has to pull. He has to pull down, and he has to physically get out. It's harder for him, literally. You know.
I get what he's saying.
Because
I
it
get-
depends. No, because you think I'm going to be thinking I'm going to be in the hole with you.
You're gonna jump in the hole.
Wait.
So how a man's getting home?
I-
So man's
You're
gonna
gonna
talk about holes now, but when I said a hole, man's caught 2 strikes.
No,
I said a hole. You're helping him.
Chill,
out.
chill, chill,
No,
chill,
no,
chill, chill,
no,
chill.
listen.
Joe, no,
Listen,
That's
listen.
a strike.
No, that's not
No,
straight,
whoa.
man.
No,
You're
no,
talking
no,
about
no,
a
no.
well, fam. What are you
No,
talking
hold
about?
on, hold on.
I
What do you
said a
mean?
hole.
He
Hold
said
on.
if you're
No,
sucking
hold
a,
on.
if you're sucking a ditch in a ditch,
What a dick. A dick.
ditch.
A dick.
That's a
If you're stuck,
flagrant.
if
That's
you're
a
stuck,
flagrant.
A
no,
dick.
no, no. I
That's
said
a
if you're stuck in a
flagrant. A
ditch.
dick.
Nah,
Hey,
that's a flagrant.
Hey, yo,
But yo, listen,
no, no, in a
man,
ditch.
man.
I just wanted to
if
bring.
you're
Sorry,
stuck
I
in
know
a
we
ditch
were on
or a
a
well, you need to help somebody out. You have to reach in. You said go in the hole. It's different
You
context.
said go
bro.
with a dick. I don't know what
No,
you're
no,
talking about.
I didn't hear about anything. I didn't hear that. I heard booty. But listen. So the thing is, let's get back to it. The matter of the fact is, okay, Grad brought up a good metaphor, and I get what he's also saying, but I get what he's saying, and I think it's a matter of Abdullah trying to say, okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Abdullah's trying to say how Grad said he's trying to help you out of the hole, your hands in, but then that other person is doing more harder of a job to get up
out.
to your arm. But the thing is, they're gonna do that percentage to get up there, and then now you got to take a responsibility to help them up.
You don't just
So
jump
it's
in
a
the
meet
hole.
me halfway. But if you jump in the hole, fam,
And now you're
then
both stuck.
you just put yourself in a situation with that person that it's gonna be harder for both of you guys to help each other out. Like, would you not think of it?
No. The thing is, if I'm jumping in the hole, I'm not just gonna jump. There's gonna be things. There's gonna be a rope attached. I'm gonna plan it out.
So you're doing bare stuff when you could have
Of
just
course.
reached out and pulled them out.
No, I'm gonna do anything necessary to.
Wouldn't it be most necessary to just pull them out?
Somebody's dealing with a certain circumstance.
Yeah.
You're gonna prepare yourself to help him. Is that what you're saying? So how would you prepare yourself? So say that guy is like going through, I don't know, depression. What are you gonna do to help yourself to fix him?
I'm always trying to change the mood in the situation.
Okay.
I'm trying to first understand why that person's depressed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
And obviously, I'm gonna try and pray. And in fact, I'm actually pray that I'm depressed and he's depressed. Because I rather have,
Don't pray for that.
I rather be
No,
war
I
at
get what you're
myself
saying.
than
Yeah.
have that person be at war themselves.
I
Because
get-
I know myself.
I get what you're saying. No,
Put
I understand what you're
Put
saying.
yourself
Like that.
in their shoes, kind of thing.
Yeah, I'd rather inherit their pain.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But
Sure.
okay, I understand what you're saying.
Okay, but take away that metaphor. You're saying that it's more of a burden on you than it is on the person, right? You,
I wouldn't say it's more. It's not more. It's like, do you understand like what I'm trying to? It's like,
So it's
are
more
you
of a job.
willing? Like, are you willing to come up? Are you staying? You want to stay
so
down?
you're saying you have more work cut out than he has more work
No,
cut
it's
out.
not about more work.
So what's more than you that you have than they?
It's like it's the drive. Like, do you want to? Let's do
so
this.
it's more of a drive for you than it is for him to drive.
Yeah. No, I feel like
Okay,
to
but-
get up.
No, but the thing is, in life, you don't want to swap with that person. You always want to just make sure you try to save. Like, for example, if there's bare people drowning in the water,
Yeah.
and you're on the boat,
Mhm.
you don't say, "You come in, I go off."
Yeah, like it doesn't make
You'll
sense.
try to bring in as many people on the boat, and majority of people are alive and well. Then for you to swap.
Yeah.
As much as, but I understand what you're saying.
Am I able? If I'm able to swim in that situation, I'll let them go in because I know myself. I'm confident in myself. That's
Yeah,
what
but-
it's talking about mental.
But that's
health.
not
I
a-
know
I know.
that I could go through any trouble.
That's not.
I know. It makes. I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, it's why would you put yourself into that situation? If you could come out of being a drug addict, why would you
Become
why
a
would
drug
you
addict.
become a drug
Yeah.
addict and then say,
Like, it's
"I
not a
know how to
logical.
get
It's
out
not a
of it,
logical
it's okay."
situation. It's not.
It's not about
It will
being
never
a drug-
happen. That scenario would never happen. Is what he's trying to say. It has to be the metaphor has to work like in the sense that
You help yourself,
yeah.
and you help. You first of all, in I guess in my principle at least, before you help someone, you got to help yourself.
yeah,
I'm helped. I'm blessed.
No. I know. That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Once you help yourself, you go ahead and help someone else.
Yeah.
But if you're helping somebody else by hurting yourself,
And then
you're not helping
yeah.
yourself.
I am because that person's succeeding. I'm willing to take that.
It's
pain.
like-
that's
No,
nothing.
but that's what I'm saying. Then you're going back to square one. You're not
Okay,
helping
Abdullah.
yourself.
I am
Abdullah.
helping myself
Okay,
because
okay,
I
no,
feel
you're
like I could
not.
go through anything.
So
Okay, no, no.
if somebody's a drug addict, you're gonna go
No,
become
no,
a
no.
Okay,
harder
what is
drug
this
addict to
drug
help
addict?
him out?
Forget that metaphor.
Yeah,
That's
that's
not
what I'm
it.
saying.
Forget that metaphor.
Man's
I'll
love
give you
seeing this
another
drug
metaphor.
addict stuff.
No,
I'll give you a
it's-
metaphor.
it's-
You have a friend. You have a friend, and
Oh,
he's
you're
obese,
joking.
right?
Yeah.
Super fat.
Yeah.
And you're like, yo, come to the gym with me. He took that step. He came to the gym with you. And you did no work. You just convinced him to come to the gym. It was him that got out of bed, that walked all the way to the gym or drove to the gym, and then they got to the weights. So would you become obese with him just so you both can lose weight? No, you would. He would
Yeah.
lose weight. That's it.
Yeah, I know.
That's another good metaphor.
Yeah.
So in a mental health situation, if a person is seeking mental health, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna wanna you have to make sure that you are stable to
Of
help
course,
that
I'm
person.
stable. I'm blessed. The fact that I want the best for that person means I'm stable no matter what.
Mhm. Okay. And not
I know. Of course, that person did it.
Yeah.
You were able to do it by yourself. I didn't do nothing. You didn't go through
No,
some
but you
mental
did help
tough
him.
times.
You convinced him. You
No,
helped. You
that's
stayed
doing
persistent.
nothing.
No, you came to the gym with him every
I feel
day.
like- I
persistent.
feel like a
You
TV
motivated him when he didn't want
What
to
do
go
you
to
mean,
the gym.
fam? That's doing something, fam.
Yeah.
Not really. That's the
You
bare
what do you mean?
minimum.
Fam, you're
People-
calling
people
him
on
every
TV
morning
doing that.
saying, "Did you
What do
go
you
to the
mean people
gym?"
on TV doing that, fam? That's not just the bare minimum. There's a point where people feel like, maybe no one's trying to help them and stuff.
No.
Yeah.
So the fact that you come around and fam, the fact that you come around and even speak a word of advice or
It
of
sparks.
of
It lights
come-
a
come and
fire
do
in their
something,
brain.
It lights a fire for them.
'Cause
You
you're
know what I
saying-
mean?
What you're doing
You
is
said
you're-
you're
you're-
hold on.
we're all supposed to do that.
You're
Take
looking
it
at
in.
it from your perspective.
You-
You have to look at it from the perspective that where
Let's
the
give
person
him-
is receiving it. You're discrediting. You're basically lowering the value of something based on your perception. You have to look at it from the perception of that person. That's
Yeah, exactly.
receiving That
Like-
type of help.
Like you made.
For example, if Garad tried to help me, say,
Yeah.
"Yo, Amir, stop doing this," I'll say, "Okay. TVs, Amir, stop doing this, guys. It hurts you." Yeah. Okay. But then someone, okay, comes to me. Let's say it's the person that I actually care about. Comes to me and says, "Yo, Amir, stop doing this." That will mean more to me than everything else that was around me that was telling me to stop. Then now it's everyone had the same message. But you can't,
One just
you can't just
made
say, yo,
more
just
sense.
because like that's the bare minimum, because then you're just looking at it from your perception. For that person, that one thing this on the scale is a lot heavier than what you view it as. So you're only right now, what you're just doing is you're looking at it from your eyes. You're not looking at it from the other way around.
Put yourself in their shoes.
And-
Yeah, you're putting yourself in their shoes, and it could be more to them.
And also I want to say, so basically Shit. Did it leave my mind? I don't think it did. Okay. I think I left my mind. No, I didn't. Okay. And also, I want to say, so basically, it left my mind.
No,
Okay, yo,
Yeah,
just-
wait.
Wallahi, completely.
So,
And it
yo,
was a good thing.
like you're saying, they have to have a drive, they have to have a passion. But people forget, like people lose passion, people lose drive. Like you're saying the basketball thing, even they're even in a wheelchair, they're still playing basketball, right? But at the same time, my nigga, the best of the best basketball players, Michael Jordan, retired because he didn't want to play basketball no more. He lost the drive. Then he came back. Then he retired. He lost it. Then he came back.
Mhm.
Like how much time you could lose it and you could still come back. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's that
But you're saying like, yo, you're never going to lose it. You're always good. You're always blessed.
No, I'm gonna have my ups and downs. Of course, I have my ups and downs. But the thing is, I'm not willing to show you my ups and downs.
Yeah.
But
You're not willing?
That's
No,
not
I'm not
the
willing to show some of my downs.
But how can they
Why?
appreciate your? How can they
No, bro,
appreciate you
I wanna bring
without knowing
something
like
negative
yo?
in your life.
So yo, can
What do you mean? So
Okay, so anyone that had mental health.
you're saying you don't want to show them you're down. So fam, what if you're trying to help someone when they're down, but they don't want to show you
They
they're
don't.
down?
They're like, yo, this guy's
Huh?
always blessed. How am I gonna respect this
Yeah.
guy?
Imagine
You
everyone.
tell him.
and you're trying to help that person with their downs.
You have to tell them, yo, I've been in the same situation. It's happened to me before. Like, you can't just tell them, yo, you have to get out. You have to get up.
Fam.
You have to be good.
For someone to tell you
Doesn't make
their
sense.
mental health and how they feel and stuff,
You have to connect with them.
just them to take that leap of faith and give that information out to someone else, it takes such a huge chunk of vulnerability from them.
Yeah, that's true.
So you got it's if you want to go that route and really help them out, shouldn't you also take that leap and show that vulnerability as well?
I'm not trying to shoot shots at you, right?
Yeah.
But I'm saying like that itself, like what you're saying about like you don't want to speak on certain things because you don't want to put that burden on someone else.
Yeah.
That's the whole problem at it. Like that's the problem right now with mental health. That's the whole reason why Bell Let's Talk is at one of their goals is let's talk about the problems. Let's talk about the mental health. Some people are facing certain things, but they have that mentality of, yo, I'm not going to speak on it because I don't want to put my it's exactly how suicide, all this stuff, drug, it's because they don't want to talk about the problem. That's literally what it is. So they keep their mouth shut because they don't want to put burden on their family or their friends or their whatever. So they try to escape through drugs, through killing themselves, or just bottle it in. So it comes to the point where they can't take it anymore, and then their mental just completely just evaporates.
But the thing is, it's still what he's doing is still out of good intention, and what he's doing is right.
But it's
What he's
hurting
doing is
himself.
right. What he's doing
you know
is
why it's
right.
not hurting myself? Because I have the ability to do so. At the end of the day, how I look at it, I think I told you guys this before. If I fail through my mind, my heart will always catch me.
I know, but it's like saying I'm gonna always cross the highway jaywalking, and I'm always getting away with it, so I will never get hurt.
But is
There
there
might be a
purpose?
time.
No, but I have to look at the pros and the cons. Is it worth doing that? Do I find it worth it? I'm
So
willing.
you're,
I'm
but
willing to
you're sacrificing
jaywalk
your
a
mental health. Basically, right now, what you're doing is you're sacrificing your mental health. You're saying I'm always always overcoming it. But the one chance that you don't, for some reason, you don't overcome it, then what?
Yeah.
Because just because
you take that,
overcame it-
you take that hit
no, but
and
it's,
you keep going. That's it.
no, but it's your mental health. You don't take risks like that.
Yeah.
Nah, you
That's
do.
not something.
That's like
you-
someone. That's like
not something
someone.
you do.
Nah, fam. That's like
Because-
someone breaks their leg. You tell them to keep going, keep walking.
You're,
You have to heal. You have to. It takes a long time.
you're saying take the hit, but yo, fam, there's gonna be a point where, and I believe this, no human on this earth is unbreakable.
Yeah.
No, you can't. No human on this earth is unbreakable,
It's like-
fam.
Yeah.
Mentally, fam, there will be a day, inshallah, there isn't. I'm not trying to say that, but there will be a day where,
Facts.
fam, if you
Something.
keep going that route, you will take a hit to where you break. And I'm not saying when someone breaks, they're broken for the whole time. No, it'll take time to heal, but it'll take a long time to heal. But when they do, fam, there comes that knowledge and that and the experience of what happened and what they went through, and it changes people, changes for the better. Sometimes it changes for the bad, because sometimes they feel like to a point where they feel isolated and like, yo, I did all this before and now I learned my lesson. I feel like I shouldn't do it before. I shouldn't do it again. And, you know, kind of stay in that hole. But for me personally, I feel like staying in that hole does more bad than good. And my thing is, you know, communication is, for me, communication, understanding is key.
Number one. No
Is
matter
key
what.
still.
No
No matter
who
what.
you are.
If you want to know someone's downs, you tell them your downs.
Yeah.
That's real love too.
That's true.
That's
You tell them
real.
straight up.
Like,
Listen,
yo-
this is bad. This is good. No need to send out cues and stuff like that.
Like,
that's
yo,
just-
me and you having a conversation, Abdullah,
Mhm.
and you wanted to know my downs, right? And you came to me and told me your downs. Fam, I will open up and tell you everything because of the matter of the fact that you took that risk of telling me that information without me even asking you. That's real love. I'll look at you with a higher respect. I'll be like, whoa, this guy came and told me this? Fam, who am I for you to tell me that information if I never spoke to you about that
Yeah.
information?
You can't just like
That's a real
you can't give them
dogs
the
right there.
utmost respect without knowing that.
Yeah, okay. You're obviously you're willing to, talk about your downs, but if I feel like anything potentially like actually affect you, nah.
What?
But then you're affecting yourself. That's
Yeah.
the whole
But-
problem.
and
I'm not
that's-
affecting
the conversation is not
Good.
fulfilled.
And yeah, it's not fulfilled because if you feel like,
It's
yo,
just
it's not
one-sided.
really affecting me, but then I would much rather have you tell me that and affect me because the same way you said, yo, you want to be
But I can't
able
do
to,
that. I can't do that.
listen, the same way you said you want to be able to be with that person and do it with them and go through it with them, who says I don't want to do that too?
Yeah.
Okay.
You-
If you're suffering from something, you're not gonna talk about it.
No.
You're gonna hold it in.
Yeah, of
Why?
course.
How about if you can't overcome it?
So yo, look.
There's where there's a will, there's a way.
What happens?
No,
wait.
no,
Wait.
you can't say that.
Fine.
No,
Hold
what do you mean?
on.
No.
Hold on.
No.
You break your leg. What do you do?
Okay.
Yeah.
Abdullah, you break your leg. What do you do?
Huh?
What do you do when you break your leg?
Like,
Realistically.
break-
You seek for help.
Realistically.
Go to the hospital.
Yeah,
And
right?
you then
And that guy
surrender
helps
your
you,
body.
right?
but if I could help
Mental-
myself when I'm talking about mental
I
health.
know, I
When I'm
understand.
talking about mental health.
But look, mental health is not something that that is not like scientifically proven. We don't know like how to fix it like yourself. Mental health is a wound that you can't see, right? You don't know. Like
No,
you
no,
break your
I
leg-
know
you
the
break your
effects it
leg-
has. I see it. I diagnose myself when it comes to mental health.
Okay, but you break your leg, you already know that, oh, it might take me 4 months to recover, 6 months to recover. Mental health, you get a wound, like you get like depressed or anxious or something. You don't know how long it's gonna take. Could take a day, could take a week, could take years, right?
Yeah, but as long as it does no harm, it doesn't matter. If,
It
if
is
you
harm.
guys,
It's mental health.
for example, I could give an example scenario. Okay,
Okay,
this is
go.
personal. Like 2 weeks ago, when we had the podcast, right? All you guys probably went home, right? We linked up.
Me who?
No, we linked up. A couple of us linked up,
Oh.
and they went home. There was a situation where I couldn't go home.
Okay.
I called someone, and I said, "Yo, you home or whatever?" Blah blah blah. I seen their home, and then I didn't want to bother them
So,
because what I was going through.
but why'd you call
I
them?
wouldn't want
Yeah.
them to come outside or be put in a situation, a weird situation,
So why'd you
Okay, so
call in
why'd
the
you
first
call them in
place?
the first
Yeah,
huh?
Why'd
Just to
you
see
call
if they're up. I don't know.
they were up. They were home.
Okay, but see, let me also give you an example, fam. There was a day where I was like that and I called you, remember?
Yeah.
There was a day I was like that. I called you, I asked you if you were home. You were home. What'd I say? Let's go out. Right? What time was this? Like 3 a.m. or something,
Mm-hmm.
right? And some shit happened. Fam, I was willing to tell you that down because of how much I respect you because you're my dogs. I'm not gonna, fam, if you're home and shit like that, I'm gonna take it into consideration. Yo, shit, I don't wanna do that. I don't wanna put him down or anything like that. But
That's what your brother's
But-
there for.
that's that fam.
Yeah.
That's like
Dude.
that's my brother, bro. Like that's
And-
my
Good
brother.
job.
The same way, like you, like that's my brother. Like I'm gonna go. If you have no one to go to, fam, who do you go to realistically? When you have no one to go to, let's be honest. Who do you go to? You go to your mother. You go to your
No.
father, right?
I pray.
But- Okay,
Yeah,
you
I
pray.
do that too.
But then
yeah.
when you need advice, when you need actual conversation,
Tangible words,
communication, words, a relation to something,
A dialogue.
who do you go to? Most times, fam, if you have a good relationship with your parents, alhamdulillah, mostly I hope everyone does here. When you have a good relationship with your parents, fam, you go to your parents, right? And you speak to them. But when you can't speak to your parents, who do you go to, fam? Who do you go to?
Your
People
friends.
that me personally, I go to not my friends, people I consider my brothers. That's who I go to. So it's like can you really not go to them? Like when you feel like to a point where you can't go to them because you don't want to disturb their peace.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's not how
even my
that's-
parents.
that's not how I look at it, fam. Because what if they see a hint of, yo, is it like, what's going on with this guy? Is this guy hurting? Or they finally find out after a long period of time when you finally break or show a little bit of something, they finally look at it and say, shit, you were going through this the whole time and I never realized it or talked to you about it. You not telling them that down because you didn't want to hurt them. The fact of the matter is, after all those years when they finally saw that hurt them more than you could have ever hurt them by telling them that down.
Yeah.
And everybody in this room goes through that. can't
Everyone
deny
goes through
that.
that. Everyone's breakable.
That's so true,
Everyone
yeah.
needs. Everyone's gonna need help.
Everyone.
Yeah.
More than once too.
That's facts. All I gotta
Let's just go around.
let's just go around. I gotta say our final thoughts. All I gotta say is mental health, it's a serious thing, fam. I believe mental wounds are deeper and hurt more than physical wounds, personally, to me. So, it's communication and understanding, and don't be afraid to be vulnerable with people that you consider your brothers, your sisters, your family members. You know what I mean? That's me personally. That's my thought and my view on it.
Okay. The question was, is mental health
Overlooked.
overlooked?
Mhm.
And I do feel like it's getting better, but it still is overlooked. But you're saying like Bell Let's Talk needs to do more awareness campaigns and stuff like that. But I feel like they already did their part, because you're saying that they're not donating enough money, but they already opened a dialogue. They already have a whole month where everyone's talking about mental health, and they already did their part. They got you talking about it.
It's our
Yeah.
problem.
So it's other people, you can't be talking about Bell. Bell already did their part.
I agree
Yep,
with that.
I agree. Aliso?
I think I put my statement earlier. Yeah, it is overlooked. Corporations are. It's good and bad. Gives awareness at the same time. Money laundering. So
Money laundering. Okay.
you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
We know what you mean. Yeah, we know exactly. We know exactly what you
Abdullah?
mean. We know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I said everything because I don't know.
Is it overlooked?
Nah, I know Abdullah means you. Let's be honest. On a topic like this, you can't say everything, and you can't cover
Yeah.
every single space of it. So as long as we said our piece and a part of it is better than saying nothing.
Yeah, mental health. I don't think we don't know what it is. That's what it is. We don't think we know what it is.
Me personally, although we have different perspectives on how we can, solve this issue. Me personally is if you have a problem, if you're facing a mental breakdown, anxiety, depression, whatever it is, it's always best to just talk to someone about it, someone that you trust, because it's always easier for two people to go through something than it is for one person to go through it alone. And that's just with anything in life. So always try to find someone close to you that you think is open-minded, that you can speak to about, and hopefully that person can guide you and help you overcome the obstacle that you're facing, and any obstacles in the future, hopefully you overcome that as well. And that's all for today.
Okay, so
If you would like to share your thoughts on mental health, please do so below. Do you guys think
Mental
health is overlooked? And what's your thought on these corporations giving us awareness? And should it be more vividly aware every month of the year, or should we focus on it
Mhm.
as a community
Yeah.
more? Let us know your thoughts.
Done.
I feel like
It's done.
nobody. That's it.
We'll close it out for the audio.
wait, that was it completely? Yeah, you have
Yeah,
to
it's done.
close it out for the audio.
And,
You know what I mean? Guys, stay on your toes, live life with no clothes. Share love, feel love, and be love.
is a hot dog a sandwich? It's not.
It is.